man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, man, we back. Goodfella Sports TV in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support, man. We got Big Mason in the house. Well, here we go. Big Mason. Big Mason, he mad. Big Mason mad. But yeah, appreciate y'all for tapping in. Let's talk some boxing. Appreciate y'all for tapping in this weekend. We had Lion Killer and Nate Campbell on calling the fight. Had a hell of a time. Did the live stream yesterday. It was a good time. So let's get into this boxing news. Apparently, Bob Arum is being blocked out of the UK. Okay. Apparently, Crawford and Kell Brook, they won't pick that fight up, and the main fight they won't pick up in the UK is Teofimo Lopez and Vasily Lomachenko. Okay, I should give Lomachenko his respect. Vasily Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez, since he's the A side. So I don't know, could be Eddie Hearn, but he do got Frank Warren. You know, but we all know Eddie and Barry got more power than Frank Warren in the UK. Apparently, BT Sports, ITV, or Sky Boxing does not want to pick up either one of his fights right now, and apparently, this November 14th for the Crawford and Kell Brook fight, Sky is putting Alexander Povetkin and Dillian White 2 on pay-per-view on that day. So, you know, pretty much Bob said they can't monetize the fight, so that's why they don't want to show them. So pretty much they can't make no money off these fights. I wouldn't even give a fuck, to be honest. I'm sorry to be a little bit belligerent, but I really wouldn't care. I would not care. Straight up and down, I would not care. You know, forget them. You know, the UK want to put on, you know, Joe Joyce and Daniel Du Bois on pay-per-view. They want to put on Dillian White and Povetkin on pay-per-view. Man, I wouldn't give a flying crap. You know, and I guess they want to put in work on their homegrown talent, but ain't none of them fighters pay-per-view fighters. Not even the UK for $20. And that's what's wrong with boxing. Boxing want to put a price tag on fighters across the world that don't deserve a price tag to be put on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think Dillian White should be? Dillian White is so garbage. He shouldn't even pay-per-view, and Dillian White shouldn't even be synonymous. It should be illegal to put them in the same sentence. You know, that's the truth. It should be illegal to put Dillian White in pay-per-view. He's garbage. You know, and that's just my honest opinion on some of the stuff. They don't want to pick up really good fights. So what? They want to keep putting, you know, money into fighters that's going to stop on the world level and get beat up. Dillian White stepped up to the world level versus Alexander Povetkin and got beat up. All the other jokers he's fighting, like Lucas Brown and, you know, Joe, my man's name from New Zealand. Joseph Parker. You know what I'm saying? Forget all them. You know what I'm saying? They want to put pay-per-view on there. Harry Fury and was it Joseph Parker on pay-per-view and all that other bull job, man, please. I would care. I can care less. I swear, you driving Dearborn. Y'all Arabs cannot drive, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all cannot drive. But if they want to put that type of stuff on there on pay-per-view, so be it. You know, they want to invest money into their talent that's gonna step up and get beat down. That's what it boiled down to. They want to invest in their talent to the point where you gonna put all this airtime on Dillian White and all this airtime. Look at AJ. As soon as he crossed the seas, he got put to sleep. You know, you wanna waste your money and time and put in fighters like Charlie Edwards and, you know, all these other sorry fighters y'all got. Be my guest. Be my freaking guest. Put your money on them. Invest your money into them. You know what? And that's just my whole thing. You know, if the UK, they want to just put their own fighters on pay-per-view, so be it. It don't affect me. Because 9 times out of 10, when they fighters come over here, they get beat up. They get beat up. And tell me I'm lying. Now, some of their talent that will have an opportunity to be on the world stage, Joshua Buatsi, might be their premier talent. And Josh Taylor, you already know he established Tyson Fury. You know, Billy Joe Saunders. We already know those guys established. But Buatsi is probably their best fighter that nobody talking about in America. And they don't push him like that. They push all these grocery clerks and these fighters with no chins and these fighters with no defense. AJ is far from the best fighter in the UK. He ain't the best fighter in the UK. At all. You know? But they want to push him. But Bob said they can't monetize the fight, so that's probably why they don't invest in him. So, like I said, man, the UK fans, I understand they kind of got that firewall over there where you can't search certain things on the internet. It's a little different than it is in America, but, I mean, it is what it is. You think I'd be paying $20 to watch the caliber of Dillian White and Povetkin? That's like watching Charles Martin fight Chris Arreola and paying 20 pounds for it. And 20 pounds, like, what is that, 40 bucks over here? Man, you crazy as hell. They out of their mind. Stop it, big fella. You out of your mind, but you know that's what Bob gonna have to deal with. You know, so in the UK, as of right now, October 17th, you won't see Lomachenko take on Teofimo Lopez on ITV, on none of it. So, you know, I guess they can't charge $15 or $10 or $20 for it. You know, the Zone UK won't be started by then. I'm pretty sure the Zone probably would have picked it up. But could Eddie Hearn be boxing them out? Could be. Eddie Hearn could be saying, don't pick up that shit. Stop it barking at that kid. Eddie Hearn could be saying it. Eddie Hearn could be like, hell no, y'all ain't putting this fight on here. And if that's the case, that's the case. It don't hurt me. It ain't like we crying because we can't get Dillian White and Povetkin over here. Shit, we ain't shedding no tears. This ain't Tupac. We ain't shedding so many tears. You know, we ain't crying about that. We don't want to see y'all grocery store clerks fight. You know, the fighters that we want to see, we picked them up. Fury, Josh Taylor, and Buatsi. Ain't gonna be long till Buatsi get a deal. Who we messing with? Eddie? You better get it from Eddie. Y'all see, Josh Taylor supposed to sign with Eddie Hearn. Bob Arum came in and scooped him. You'll be a fool to sign with Eddie Hearn, especially if you're American. But let's keep it moving, man. Apparently, I talked about this last night in the live, but I want to put this in the video. Sergiy Derevyanchenko is moving down to 154 now. The thing about it is, he lost to Brian Carlos Castanos in the World Series of Boxing at 154 pounds. So, you know, Derevyanchenko will be moving down to 54. Maybe we can see a Jamil Charlo and Derevyanchenko fight. He can do the Charlo brother full trip, but, you know, what is Derevyanchenko, 35 years old? At 35 years old, should Sergiy Derevyanchenko be moving down in weight? You know, he's fought as high as 168 pounds as well, too. So, I don't know. At that age, should he be taking that chance? But it'd be interesting. You know, him and Lara would be a good fight. Him and Jamil would be a good fight. Him and Trout would be a good tune-up fight. Trout trying to work his way back in. So there should be some solid fights for him. Some solid fights, man. But can he really get in and fit in down there? You don't want to move down there, fight once, and then, you know, not get a world championship fight. That's the thing about it. But like I said before, you know, he just found out his dimensions was too small for Jermall Charlo. But to be honest, Jermall Charlo is probably the biggest, you know, him and Demetrius Andrade are the biggest 150, 60 pounders right now. And what's so crazy about them, they both debuted at 154 pounds, I believe. Derevyanchenko, 5'9" with short arms. He can't beat him or Demetrius Andrade. He's too short. You just ran into two big ass middleweights. Where if he fight Demetrius, he was supposed to with some talks about it. I guess Al didn't let it happen. But there are some, that's a lot different. They would let Demetrius they thought he could beat Demetrius. They let Derevyanchenko beat Demetrius, and then he could have fought Charlo for 2 belts. That would have been sweet, but that's a risk. Demetrius Andrade can box a lot of guys' ears off. But like I said, best of luck to Sergiy Derevyanchenko. Not sure that he can get the job done at 154 pounds. But you know what? He earned a lot of respect from me this past weekend, man. He fought like a champ, and Jermall was just a better fighter, and like I said before, and I talk about it in the video. I think Jermall Charlo is the best 160 pounder right now. I think Demetrius Andrade is right there with him. You know, Canelo don't want to fight nobody without, you know, draining them or asterisk, so he don't even fucking count. You know, he got Mexican privilege. And Triple G get beat by both of them. He didn't duck both of them, so I don't care. So the fight I want to see is Jamal and Demetrius once the world open back up and allow fans in the stands to full capacity. I'll pay for that and I'll go to that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Bob Arum being froze out the UK. What y'all think about Derevyanchenko moving down to 154 pounds. You know, if Brian Carlos Castanos win a title, then maybe Derevyanchenko can rematch him from the World Series of Boxing. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App is CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you guys think about the video. One time for the one time, we gone.